welcome to pt1. So I kind of got a really good response from the community with pt1. At least I like to think so. I think the community was cool. They did some nice comments and stuff. So pt1 is going to be about Lineage2. On pt1, I talked about how, I didn't really talk that much, but I said right about near the end that Lineage2 was a really bad game, but I really didn't say why. And I don't think it's kind of fair just labeling games off like that, so I would like to give you some insight about my personal view of Lineage2. Because I think it's a bad game, but it's really a personal opinion. Because what I think it's really bad, other people might think it's really good. So I don't know. So let's see. Why did I think Lineage2 is really bad? First of all, if you know me, you know I have a thing about dwarves in fantasy games and the like. I really like playing dwarven characters. So, of course, when I started Lineage2, there were dwarves available, so I played a dwarf. Then I got really mad because, I learned that dwarves in Lineage2, they're basically crafters and seekers. If you're a dwarf, you're basically either doing it for a guild, and all you can do is search for materials or craft stuff. Because warrior attack skills are just like your basic fighter, except a lot worse. Because you got like the human fighter who can be a special warrior, dual wielding, or polyarm wielding with 20 different attacks and special moves and all that kind of stuff. Or you can also be the orc warrior who also has a lot of nifty tricks for dealing damage and outlasting opponents and everything. Or you can be the dwarven warrior. Nobody ever wanted to be the dwarven warrior, and the only reason I ever did it was because I really like dwarfs and I'm really into dwarfs, so that's just about it. Because basically dwarves have very little purpose in the game. That kind of pissed me off right from the start. But anyhow, that's not all. So anyway, okay, the dwarf fighter is pretty basic. And the other fighters are all cool and stuff. But besides that, you also have the fact that Lineage2 is a really gear-based game. It's kind of like WoW, but except it's even worse. Because in Lineage2, first, all characters have mana. So, you guys, if you guys know me, I like Guild Wars and I like WoW and all that kind of stuff. And warriors in Guild Wars or WoW, they had different things that weren't mana. Like for instance, the warrior in Guild Wars, he would have adrenaline. He would also have mana, but it was just a little bit of mana just to make a spell or two, but it worked mostly on adrenaline. Adrenaline was something that when you hit a mob, you would gain adrenaline, the same way that you gain rage in WoW. In WoW you gain rage, in Guild Wars you gain adrenaline, which are two things that I think warriors should have. The warrior shouldn't be mana dependent. Okay, so as I was saying, warriors in WoW get rage. Warriors in Guild Wars get adrenaline. Warriors in Lineage2, they get just your regular mana. There's no way to increase their power by attacking monsters. It's just normal mana. And the most idiotic thing is that mostly people keep saving their warriors' mana to in case of an emergency. I mean, in your regular, average, everyday grind situation, you won't even spend any mana because you won't need to. I mean, normal people will have good enough gear to just grind away with this thing they call soul shots. So this is something I find ridiculous. I mean, what the hell is so fun about you just get like a sword or whatever the hell you're using to beat up the mobs, and you hack away, and that's just about it. I mean, you use your soul shots, you use your sword, and you hack away. No skills, no nothing, you just hack away. I mean, I don't really like that kind of stuff, because I mean, for instance, when I was playing Guild Wars, I never really played that much the role of the warrior, but when I was playing my monk or my dervish, I was like almost pressing every skill button at the same time, because I really need the skill to work with that other skill I have, and I gotta take these mobs down really fast, and hacking away at them just isn't gonna cut it, you know? I mean, it's not like you can just auto-attack every mob and kill them. No way. I mean, if you don't use skills in Guild Wars, you can't progress in the game. No way, man. You ain't gonna grind your way through auto-attacks. Not gonna happen. In World of Warcraft, same thing about warriors. I mean, you're not going to get away with auto-attacks. As a matter of fact, the more skills you use, the more rage you gain. I mean, you know, you gotta gain rage, make more skills, keep on hitting them all harder, because your regular hits just aren't gonna cut it. In Guild Wars, I mean, it was just hack away. Hack away. And then you also have the PvP issue. Just a second, I mean, I have allergies in the morning, so I get really itchy nose and stuff, so I'm sorry.
You were dead from the get-go, been my brother. To my God, stuck away, scared of me now.